Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to introduce you to Katie Vernon, 2015 inductee into the Tumwater High School Athletic Hall of Fame. Katie Vernon was a sports nut from the day she was born. At Tumwater High School, she lettered 12 times in 6 different sports.
One thing about Katie is that everybody thinks it's all basketball with her, but she got a varsity letter every single season, all 12 years in 6 different sports. You know, I mean, of course, she had a whole bunch in basketball, but she also had cross country and track and soccer and tennis and golf.
Furious that she couldn't play football, Little League football. And she was probably the littlest girl in the class.
Katie was an unselfish point guard who consistently fed the ball to her teammates. After high school, she went on to play basketball at Western Washington University, South Puget Sound Community College, and the Evergreen State College. She also served as an assistant coach at Olympia High School. Her family, friends, and teammates will never forget her laughter, friendship, and competitive spirit.
She was hilarious all the time. I mean, she was always making us laugh. Like she had a list and she always had to complete her list. She's very task oriented, but most of all, she was just fun. Like, she was a natural leader. She wasn't bossy or, you know, she was a leader that people wanted to look up to and not disappoint. She walked the walk. She wasn't one to just sit there and talk about it. She would just go out there and do it. She had amazing dedication. She was a good leader by example.
The Lady T-Birds' trip to state in 1997 was a school first, and Katie was an integral part of that season's success. Her leadership qualities are a large part of the team's ability to bounce back from adversity time after time during that magical 1996 through 97 season. Her teammates consistently pay tribute to her unique ability to get them involved, and her friendship on and off the court was an intangible force that made them play better.
You know, I think of Katie as our ground substance, the glue that united all of our chemistry to be able to come together and create this phenomenal team. Shouldn't be underestimated in terms of her role in shaping all of us. And she really embodied the essence of the quote, or understanding that sports are where we train for life. And she was an expression of this love for the game and for life. She really had this understanding of the potential of the human spirit. Her life was jam-packed. She was a seed full of potential, and she really blossomed at a young age, and she was a youth superstar, no doubt.
So our senior year, we lost our first game against Foss, and Katie had a huge role lifting our heads back up. I mean, we all came out of that completely blown away at how bad that loss was. Not thinking we had a place at the state tournament just because it had been a struggle, you know, to even get there. She helped us get there, and we came back and we made it. We got 5th. But she had a huge role. She was a leader by nature. She consistently would talk us out of those bad times and just tell us to keep our heads up.
You know, as for the girls that came after us, Katie definitely paved the way because, like we had talked about already, she's a natural born leader. And then, you know, she was so good that everybody wanted to be with her, be like her. You know, she would spend the time with the kids to teach them the best that she knew. She was a great coach to them.
And she had no fear of anything. She rode her big wheel down the cement stairs twice because it once wasn't enough. And anything that was a competition was what she wanted to do. I think the thing that Katie donated or created most of all is it's okay for girls to be rough and tough and to play sports and to win and to succeed. And she and her teammates set a bar for all the girls that were to follow. And I think that's a great gift to our community.
I sometimes wonder if she would be, you know, in her mid-30s right now, and I'm sure she'd be coaching somewhere in the area. I mean, as a high school girls basketball coach, and she probably would have been doing a great job. So,
I think what set Katie apart from a lot of other high school athletes was she was committed, and she committed every day. I think it was back in like 7th or 8th grade. I don't know if she read it or saw it in a movie, but she had heard that with carrying a basketball around, you're going to become one with the basketball. And she did. She carried it around, I think it was 7th or 8th grade year, and she carried it around every single day. And she always had that ball in her hand.
She brought a lot of gifts to athletics, and one that really shaped me and all of us was her very mature social instinct and her very generous heart.
Katie was a great friend. She was super, super fun, always looking for an adventure.
Once again, fans, please put your hands together as we induct Katie Vernon into the Tumwater High School Athletic Hall of Fame, class of 2015.